Round of 16 action continues to set those quarterfinals. Heat 5 out in the water. We have defending champ, actually 3-time defending champ, Filipe Toledo up against J.Andre. So friendly fire for the Brazilian.
One single event besides Kelly Slater at Pipeline, he might be the single best surfer at a specific location, Kaipo, in the history of competitive surfing.
Just a takeoff there in the whitewater by J.Andre. Just a couple fractional scores for both surfers to start off this heat.
2-time runner-up to the World Pro Junior title. That was in 2008 and 2009. Here he goes.
On the backhand. Nice hook to start. He'll cut back into the whitewater here, looking to make the connection to the inside. Gets over the hump. Paced approach. Spots the lip and indecisive, tries to pull in, so does not get a finish.
Yeah, and quite a bit of hesitation right there at the end. And he got this guy a dangerous wild card in Jadson. Great opening turn, but after that, just let a small whitewater work here, Kaipo. Made the reform. He's done well in Huntington Beach, and I think those hops are things that he remembers from that event in Huntington. But right there, see how indecisive he was? He didn't know if he was supposed to go for the barrel, for the lip line hit, and unfortunately it cost him a decent score. One decent turn on the outside, score comes in, relatively small.
We're going to find out. 20 minutes have gone by so far, and Filipe has not broken a 1-point ride. Jadson, on the other hand, big opportunity, but not able to execute on that big snap. Went down. You know, the support of his family, the ups and downs, the roller coasters of professional surfing. It's a real thing. Got a couple of waves here. We'll see if Toledo strikes. Here he goes on the backhand, finds left, glides down that section, looking for some open water. Will not find it. And we'll see if he sticks to this wave. That's all he's going to get. So small numbers so far, back and forth, no breakthrough scores as of yet. Here's the last ride of Filipe Toledo. It is a 4-point ride.
Yeah, the one big floater on the outside, meaty section, and he just had to escape the whitewater explosion right there at the end. Yeah, it was at 12:30, so around 40 minutes ago. The swell still on the increase, by the way, as we see Phil up and riding now.
Toledo. Sharp as always. Nice finish. Wants a little bit more. Sticking with this one. Into the shore break. Smooth transition on the rail. A little difficult water to deal with. Toledo, snap to finish. Dragging his fins on the sand. Wow.
You see right here, takes off all the way on the outside. The one setup carve, and this is what we saw right here. Bang, straight through the lip. A little sticky coming out of it, but still very precise in the way he was able to place his board in the most critical part of the wave. It kind of seems to me like he's just cruising through this heat right now, Kipes. These are the heats that you really need to be careful of.
Slow-mo, you can really see how vert Filipe gets on the backhand.
And how much he penetrated that section, too. He really had to go through the lip line in order to make it through. That's what we see with the high tide. It tends to slow down.
Jadson's 3.67.
Yeah, decent score to get back into this heat, Kaipo. The one setup turn right there on the backhand goes for the foam climb. And that's it for Jadson, as he was looking for an inside connection but didn't really offer up too much scoring potential. So he's going to have to settle with the 3.67 with the combination outside. And the former event champion looking at just really garner as many points as he can. One decent snap on the inside, throwing the tail a little bit as the ones that he had on the outside section. Right here, though, Filipe, decent backup score right here. Kipes a 4.27, lays it fully on rail, brings it all the way around, and then finishes with the foam climb. So
Apple Watch right there getting applied to the wrist of Liam O'Brien, and J.Andre up and riding. This is his 7th wave. Nice combination of maneuvers for Andre. He needs a 6.1 to turn the heat at the moment. Again, looks like he's going to stick with this one, hoping for something special in the shore break. And just calling for the Red Bull ski at this moment.
We listened to Liam right there talking to JP, giving him his Apple Watch, and you could just see the huge difference in between how calm he was and how relaxed he's taken that approach into his heat, being a number 12 in the ranks. This, to me, seems to be the best wave of Jadson so far. Great carve into the lip line, strong combination of maneuvers on a much cleaner wave, Kaipo. You look at Jeffreys Bay and how dominant he's been there in the past. His 2 victories in 17 and 18 might be the best surfer to ever do it at Jeffreys Bay.
Toledo with a good-looking wall, carves off the top, throws a ton of spray, fades back. Whitewater float to control there. Toledo making a decision whether he's going to stick with this wave into the shore break. It's a little bouncy there. Washing machines on, tons of suds. Looking left, looking right. Toledo calling for the ski, decides not to take it all the way in.
Well, he's looking to better a low 4. The one carve on the outside was really strong again. Good sized wave. Drops in straight in the pocket. That was just an aggressive and beautiful turn when it comes to precision and technique. Even comboed it up with the second foam climb too. This wave let him down here on the inside. He was looking right, he was looking left, and the wave just didn't stand up. He eventually just called for the ski, knowing that he wasn't going to get any scoring opportunity on the inside. But look at the precision right there, Kaipo. The amount of water that he displays. You know, he's added some weight and some muscle to his body, and I think the last 2 years it's been more notable than ever. There's a reason why I think he won the World Championship, and it's because he also elevated the amount of volume that he has in his boards too.
Here comes Jaddy. Nice looking right on the backhand. Slashes off the top there. Big opening turn. Has to skip through that section, and now he's going to meet some sleepy water to try to make the connection into the shore break. The hippity hop bunny bounce, and we'll see if he's able to make the connection. Sure does. One more slice. Jadson's calling for a number. Previous wave for Andre, 2.47, does not change the situation. Jadson needing a 4.5 at the moment. Take another look at Jadson, looking for a 4.5.
Well, great section, awesome technique right there, straight up into the lip line, but just the one on the outside, so a great vertical hit, and then brought it all the way through here, and just these waves aren't reforming the way I think a lot of these surfers would expect them to, not really offering any scoring potential here on the inside. The one foam climb, I just don't see.
Jadson, whitewater takeoff, somehow gets this one. A couple of fades here, hoping for it to stand up. Hooks it on the backhand and is able to pull that one off. Had to struggle for the finish. Now remember, the judges owe us 2 scores. 4.5 will get Jadson the lead. The judges owe us 2 scores. We got Filipe at the back. Previous wave, Jaddy gets the lead at a 5.17. Still riding. Right now, Jadson does not know he's got the lead. He's surfing this with all of his heart. Will it be another upset for Jadson Andre, taking down another top seed? And here comes Toledo. Toledo, unable to catch that wave. He's going to have one more opportunity, Mitch. 30 seconds.
Wow.
10 seconds until Jadson Andre has to call the travel agent and change his ticket, but hold the horses. Here comes Filipe Toledo. Throws it out.
Oh.
Goes down.
Wow.
Jadson. Hold the ticket to Toledo. Andre is on the way to the quarterfinal and just took out world number 2, Filipe Toledo.
One section where it was just a bit more critical than Filipe's, and he knocks out the new world number 1. No more 4-peat, Kaipo. No more 4-peat.
The 4-peat's in the books, and our defending champ, Filipe Toledo, goes down and upset Jadson Andre into the quarterfinals.